Testing. Make sure I don't restart my computer. Are we back? I think we're back, right? I wonder if something happened to my internet. I'm just so glad we won that game. My Twitch carried me. But yeah, so based on streaming, my main focus really is just I'm playing games, so I might as well stream it. So and slowly market it, let people join if they want, let people unfollow. See, I got another unfollow. I'm losing followers by the. I could see it go down. So yesterday we were at 300 or 299. Now we're at 290. And remember, I also got some follows. So we're losing more than we're gaining, but I'm just paying attention to it right now because I can. Okay, who are we banning? Morg?
Your worst decisions will haunt you.
Okay, good. They banned Lux. Interesting bans. But Eric, don't say anything about what we just spoke about right now. Because I know we have friends, common friends. I'm not in bad status with them, but at the same time, it's like, you know. I switched to CS, and it's not going well. Hey, Steggy, can you play something else? You want to play Helldivers? Helldivers is a really good game that I want to get back into. But then again, you like killing people, right? You like killing players. Then you should play Marathon. Blitz mid. I'm going to decline. I'm not going to go with that toxic shit. Blitz could play bot with me if he wants. What the hell's Mia playing? How's the stream, by the way? Does it look okay? Do I need to restart my computer? You should definitely do it. It's really good. I actually really enjoyed it. It's just now I have to relearn how to play it. And I'm trying to get Kimchi to freaking install it soon so we could play it tonight. No, it's really good. I actually really like it. I used to play the first Helldivers. It was totally different. And it's funny because my brother is in the industry and he was like telling me like he got to know a lot of the people and they actually didn't know they was gonna do so well. Like they were so wowed. Looks fine? Okay. Ginny, how are you? How are your games going? How do I become a big streamer like you? You have such a lovely personality. While we're waiting, I gotta make sure we shout out our friends. Steggy, make sure we follow Steggy. Oh crap, I gotta follow, I gotta. Okay. All conversation confident with me. If it's a resource that isn't good to share for the Sith. No, but I'm just saying. I actually lost interest in posting about TwitchCon. Every TwitchCon, I always have a highlight, right? But I don't think I'm ever gonna go to TwitchCon again. I can't spend that kind of money. I can't spend that kind of money. But I'm glad you got to go last year. Are you gonna go this year again, Eric? Because I sure can't afford it. Have you ever been? You haven't been yet, right? Yeah, that's true. No, that makes sense. But see, my problem with TwitchCon is I follow too many people. I know too many people, a lot of friends that I'm going to be meeting up there. So to me, the reason why I go to TwitchCon is so I could actually go to a con and see them. But the thing is, I did it backwards. When I first did it, I couldn't get a ticket. And I had so much fun. So much fun because I got to meet the people I wanted to meet, because all the stuff happens outside of the con, right? But the problem is, if you're not in the knows, you will miss out. If you don't see your friends there, you don't know where people are meeting at. So that's why you really got to join the Discord. You got to really get to know people and have their information so you guys can meet up. It's just like, I just don't like getting pulled anywhere, you know? Like everybody else, I don't just follow along. I want to meet specific people. I want to hang out with specific people. And I do want to see other people who just, I've never seen. I'm really curious what they're like in person. But I usually go to the con to meet the people I know already. It is. It's too much extrovert or energy. But Eric's an extrovert. He went there. So funny story, Steggy. I know Eric through another streamer. And we became friends since then. like we literally, Eric, we met by accident. Literally, we met because I met up with Evelyn and I went to your hotel. I didn't even know who you were, and then I brought you guys some leftovers and some Portos and stuff. And then we went to In-N-Out. I took you to your first In-N-Out. I remember we used to talk, dude. You were telling me about your friends, about this and that, da-da-da. And then, I don't know, I forgot the story. Was it another music place that you were going to meet up with? I don't know. Do you still hang out with those people? That way, I am an introvert that cosplays as an extrovert. Steggy, I've told all of you guys this before. I don't know. Eric might disagree because I do talk a lot. I do talk a lot when I'm around my friends, right? But to me, I'm a total extrovert when it's 10 people and under. That's why cons, when it's bigger and everything, I tend to kind of keep to myself. I like going to the con by myself. Like literally, Eric knows this. I went to the con. I tend to walk around. I actually go check out the booths, see if I could buy something. I actually check out everything. I go into panels. I do that stuff. And the reason why I did that last year, Eric, the main reason why I just did that, because I just don't give a fuck about the music community anymore. Like for the first four times I went, they let me down. We had an event for the team, for Sashi's team at I forgot whose house. It was so great. I didn't even get to perform. That's when I first met Jory. Jory used to be with Joyce back then. See, Jory and Joyce, they're both my friends, right? But fortunate things happened. And I love them both. They will never put each other against me. They never ask me to choose, choose sides. They're both my friends. My bro Sean.
My presence causes them distress.
Yeah, but I'm extra shy, Steggy. I'm super shy. But that's why, like, Jory was so disappointed at Suarez for what he did to me. And oh my god, it was crazy.
To date, none have survived preliminary testing.
And I talked to Jory about Fifi too. When Fifi pulled that shit on me because of Aaron. That's a scar that hasn't been forgiven yet completely. I don't know if she's forgiven me or she just says she does, but there's always that little awkwardness with me and Fee. But then again, I don't have the facts and I don't care to ask, but I think we're fine. Phoenix. Remember I told you about that one thing that happened? I told Jory about it. I know I told you about it. But it was supposed to be squashed. You remember Aaron, one of your mods? I told you about the drama, what happened there. And the crazy thing, he tried to. He's okay with me now. He apologized. He went for a clean slate. Yeah. I haven't forgiven her yet for what she's done to me, but in the same time, she had every right to. Yeah, Aza. She had every right to. I haven't forgiven her yet because I don't know. Because you know what she did? She banned me. She banned all my mods in her channel. She did all this shit. And then she just expects me to forgive her. You don't fucking ban me and fucking expect to be forgiven. You know? She called me out in her stream. She told me to fucking, like, get the fuck out. Don't do this shit. I was like, she doesn't remember what she did to what she did say it to me, and she's supposed to be my friend. You know, she played high almighty with me. I was like, I'm not pulling that shit. She even said, I don't give a fuck who you are. If you think you're famous, you think you can do anything. I was like, I'm not any of that. And then she banned all my mods. Everything in her channel. I was like, okay. I still don't follow her. I haven't followed her back. You banned me, I'm never coming back. But when I see her in your channel, you know, I'm peaceful with her. I really like her as a person, but for what she did to me, I'm never gonna forgive it. No one gets to do that shit to me. You don't get to fucking do that. You don't play that card on me and get away with it. That is not okay. She is a scorched earth type. What does that mean? What does that mean? No, I'm saying if I do see her, I will say hi to her. I will speak to her. She's great, but I don't forgive her.
The pattern is clear.
But you should have seen what happened. Like, oh my god, I'm not even playing. You should have seen what happened, dude. If you saw the play-by-play of that. Like, Aaron and I were talking, and I just made some comments, and then, you know, and he didn't like something I said, and I don't know what he didn't like about it. And then he went to Fee's stream. Well, I was there. He didn't know I know Fee, right? I was on her channel just chilling with them, and then this guy comes into Fifi's channel and then just starts saying, man, there's this big streamer fucking bullied me. Blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, and the funny thing is, and I was talking to him at Feast stream. He had no idea I was the guy he was talking about. That's how crazy that situation was. He was talking shit about me to my face. He didn't know I was the guy he was talking about. And I had to explain it in Feast chat. And that's all I did. I was just trying to explain what happened at Feast chat, because since he started the conversation talking shit about me, I just wanted to bring it. And then Fee banned me. Told me to fucking get the fuck out. You don't get to, you know, I don't care who you are, but this shit don't belong in my channel. I'm like, you ban me, but you don't fucking ban the fucking accuser of sending false information. So if you're gonna ban me, you should have banned both of us. So I became the fucking asshole. She framed me as an asshole. Yeah. So who knows? Remember, Fee's a very influential person. Who knows if she said shit about me that to ruin my rep a little bit. Oh fuck. I should have let her die. Fucking Samira was playing stupid there. What are you doing, Samira? But I haven't it's not that I don't forgive her. Actually, the honest thing is I kind of forgive her, but I'm not getting back in that space. You've already done you've already done your irreversible stuff, but doesn't mean we can't be friends. We could be friends, but I've already marked you. She did apologize to me though, but I think a better apology was she would have talked to me in person, like got on a call. But you know what? I think she asked. I said no. I think she was trying to make it right. But we kind of like gave the mutual agreement that we're cool. I hope she doesn't, because Jory said the same thing.
There is much to learn about this world.
But she did fuck with me, so I didn't fuck with her. I'll be straight up. I'm a victim of her channel. But we squashed that. Meaning, if I see her, I will talk to her. But it's that kind of wound takes a little longer to heal. Oh no. So close. Damn, what's up with my auto mod?
When dissected, neither half grows back.
No, I'm okay with that. I don't care. And I believe you. I don't think she would either. I have that much respect for her too, like, but I get to tell the story this time. I get to tell the story this time because I truly feel I was a victim of that situation. And the fact that she involved my mods and everything, it's a big no-no. Because my mods were fucking questioning me.
My presence causes them.
Imagine Ziggy asking me, Kuya, you starting drama again? It's bad enough I don't know who my real friends are. Okay, let me rephrase that. It's bad enough that I have a lot of friends that are fucking posing as my true haters.
To date, none have survived preliminary testing.
But even with Azza, dude, he came up to me. We had a big conversation about the whole thing, and I forgave him. But it was just wild, the situation he put me in. Don't let me die, don't let me die. Oh my god, I died. I made some adjustments already. I actually turned it off, but why is it doing that still? You know what it is? I think I tasked Ziggy for something. I make her do too much for me, but she put a lot of stuff that's banned words. I think that's what's causing it. Like Brian McKnight is banned still.
Odd creatures of blood and flesh. Flailing appears to be a universal response.
Ziggy's the problem.
Ah, the void. I miss the darkness.
No, but I've changed a lot. I made some changes in life, so I'm a much clearer person now. So
Such
that's why I play this game, Steggy. I'm untiltable. You know, I have a lot of focus and family in me.
light here is harsh.
Damn, he actually went through the front.
The pattern is clear.
Damn, Samira's our problem. Again, I'm getting cakes for ADCs. They all suck. Shit's so funny. No, but anyway.
Creatures moving increases during dissection. Human melting point remains inconsistent.
Yes. I got the shutdown.
What else can I discover?
Oh my god, my jungler is the fucking gimp here, dude. I'm gonna get demoted because of this guy. Yeah, 1-6. What the fuck are you doing? He could have helped us kill this team, but instead he suicided to...
concentration of subjects.
Team Buns, jungler, and my ADC. And my mid. My god, this is definitely Team Buns. It's gonna be a miracle if we win this. But like what Garen said, we could outscale them.
There is much to learn about this world.
You're supposed to jump in there, Samir, and fight her while I'm fucking lasering her. But instead, you just sat back there. What the fuck is wrong with you? God.
Endoskeletal, quite peculiar.
This is why we're losing.
My presence causes them distress.
My mid is definitely Buns.
To date, none have survived preliminary testing.
I am a power far beyond you, I'm afraid.
Damn. My mid's Buns, my ADC's Buns, and my jungle is Super Buns. Garen, you're my only hope.
Unexpected. Intriguing reaction to pain. Genders are more easily discerned by the pitch of their cries.
Eric, what are your plans this year?
Creatures mewling increases during dissection.
Envy of skill and growth.
Do you have any plans this year? Like what's on the line for you? What are you hoping to do this year? 2026. Like plus a lot of the travel plans like are quite weird, you know. Like going to Europe, for example.
Creature appears to seek its maternal unit. What else can I discover? High concentration subjects. There is much
Hey Steggy, you still there? Are you in a CS game? I was gonna ask you. Have you heard from Heyman lately?
simple, messy, yet exceptional. Endoskeletal, quite peculiar.
Your team's doing crappy. My team has only 2 people.
I miss the darkness of the void.
My domain.
My presence causes them distress. To date, none have survived preliminary testing. Such fascinating evolution. The light here is harsh. The pattern is clear. Creatures
Probably another demotion. Demoted to silver. It's not a bad demotion because if I win the next one, it'll be GG. S on Garen and myself. What was that silver for? Fuck. I know I gotta be strong. No, I gotta be strong. Nah, that doesn't make sense. No, that's hard. Yeah, we lost the last game. I got fucking demoted. Is that sad? Three people on my team were buns. Like worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is 4 people or 5 people, including myself.
Quite peculiar.
But 3 is bad enough. When you have 2 people that are buns in your team, oh, this is gonna be a good combo. This is gonna be a good game. What was I trying to ask you? Oh yeah, I was asking, have you heard from Heyman lately? I saw a post from her.
The light here is harsh. Intriguing reaction to pain. There is much to learn about this world. The pattern is clear. What else can I discover?
Wait, who walked away from what? Hold on.
High concentration of subjects. Wonderful.
The most. I don't know why she left Twitch. She was fairly successful when I saw she left. I don't know why you would walk away from that. It must be a good reason. The real question is how. Okay, especially for a female streamer. Okay, I always question this. How well do you know your viewers? You know? How well do you know them? It's always a good question to ask because you never know what they are in real life. If most of these things.
To date, none have survived preliminary testing.
I wonder if she goes through any type of harassment, like, or like advances. I don't know because everyone's different. Again, what I'm telling you, like the stuff I've experienced in the past, and I'm a guy, I get a lot of broken people that really ask me a lot of off the wall stuff. I'm never gonna discuss it publicly, but you know, just for confidentiality. But at the same time, it's just fair, you know, to. It's not my business to say that, but actually, it is my business to say. But just to keep it a little bit discreet. But we don't know what majority streamers, even the successful ones, what they actually go through. Or can you imagine if girls actually hit on me a lot? I'm just saying. It's different for a guy because it's kind of almost non-existent. Boom. What's that like? I'm hopping off. All right, man. Hey, have a good night, dude. Thanks for passing by. Thanks. We should talk sometime, dude. Just hang out offline.
Rich with information.
Sometimes I like hanging out offline on Discord or something just to chill. Get Helldivers. Let's play. Trust me. Get Helldivers. At least I have a game that we could play together. CS doesn't feel the same, dude. That's all I gotta tell you. I used to play a lot of CS. Oh my god. Such an idiot.
Human melting point remains inconsistent. My presence causes them distress.
You have Helldivers? I thought you said you don't have it.
Genders are more easily discerned by the pitch of their cry.
You wanna play? But you have to teach me how to play.
Endoskeletal, quite peculiar. Lightning is harsh. There is much to learn about this world.
Oh my god, I couldn't fucking... Ah, I fucked that one up. That's my fault. Type in... Do you have my Star Citizen? Type in Star Citizen. See if that works.
The pattern is clear.
I gotta look for my ID.
What else can I discover? Tears appear to serve no
Clutch. That was clutch.
creature's moving increases during dissection. Rich with information.
Woo! I gotta remember mine. Hold on a second. I know I had a command in there. What's the name of the company? RSI. I think my thing will crash if I load it right. Star Citizen. SI. I have to use a launcher, I think. I think my thing's just that's that guy QSI. Or do I sign in with Twitch? QSI TV. That's my account. Hold on a second. Yeah, mine just says QSI TV. I thought I edited that. No, it's just QSI TV, but I'm just kind of trying to figure out. Is there a friends area? Organizations. Invitation. Shadow Fox Outreach. Is this you? How do I see my friend list? Subscribers. Oh, are you in the game right now? Yeah, it's just QSI TV. I could have sworn it was that guy QSI. Log out again. Okay, it's updating right now. I could have sworn I had it up. Okay, let's do this.
There can be no unity without purpose. Genders are more easily discerned by the pitch of their cries.
You talk so much for someone so...
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Minions have spawned.
There is much to learn about this world. Creature appears to seek its maternal unit. I must know more. High concentration of subjects. To date, none have survived preliminary testing. Such fascinating evolution. All creatures of blood and flesh. Human melting point remains inconsistent. presence causes them distress.
Sneaky sneak. Here's something that won't wash off.
Increases during the dice.
You're looking a little green.
A land rich with information. The pattern is clear. Let's see what they're made of.
They will go no further.
Can I discover? Endoskeletal, quite peculiar. Extraordinary.
I was hiding.
Genders are more easily discerned by the pitch of their cries. There is much to learn about this world. High concentration of subjects. Wonderful. To date, none have survived preliminary testing.
You're looking a little green.
Such fascinating evolution.
Again, my ADC's buns, but she's okay. I'm okay with her. This one's less bunsy than others. She actually tries to play the game.
Remains inconsistent. That's unexpected. The void. I miss the darkness. I miss the darkness of the void.
Damn. I got my items though. Oh Lord. This Siobhan is too careful.
Distress.
Oh no. Dead.
Creatures moving increases during dissection. Rich with information.
Who died? We killed somebody there. Or did we? I thought we got Nautilus. Nope.
Endoskeletal, quite peculiar. Extraordinary.
An ally has been slain.
Genders are more easily discerned by the pitch of their
Go home.
another entity of value. There is much to learn about this world. High concentration of subjects. Wonderful. To date, none have survived preliminary testing.
Damn. These two people are just talking back. How about how many times they popped each other? We could fucking add into it. Let her fucking talk. Go 250. Think.
Ah, the void. I miss the darkness.
Waited long enough.
My presence causes them distress. Creatures mewing increases during dissection. A land rich with information. The pattern is clear.
Killing spree.
The light here is harsh. What else can I discover? Endoskeletal, quite peculiar. Extraordinary. Genders are more easily discerned.
Damn. Damn. Let's go.
concentration of subjects. Wonderful. I require a closer look.
An ally has been slain.
They will go no further.
Oh my god, our mid is buns. Shit. It's always somebody, right?
To date, none have survived preliminary testing.
Been slain. Double kill.
Ooh.
When bisected, neither half grows back.
Your team has destroyed.
Such fascinating odd creatures of blood and flesh. Human melting point remains inconsistent. That's
Great feast falls to our enemy. I waited long enough.
Killing spree.
simple. Ah, the void. I miss the darkness.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I miss the darkness of the void. My presence causes them distress. Creatures moving increases during dissection.
GG. Jungle Canyon, Nautilus. Yeah. Our mid is the canyon here. Syndra and Syndra. S plus. See that? I see S plus with Vel'Koz. I'm reporting Twitch? Why? Why? GG's. Is my thing in? Let's see. Launch game. I think my thing might crash if I launch it. Because it has a different, like, Riot has something called Vanguard. It's like some security type app. My computer is super slow. That's why it's taking a long time, guys. Oh my god, it's 1:30 a.m. Fuck. Been playing quite some time. Probably need to raid out. Do you hear my computer get... My computer fan just... It's taking its sweet time. I don't get a friend thing here. I have to go persistent, right? Wow, it looks so different. Wait, I don't understand. Why am I making a new one? I'm not creating a new one. I have an account. Something is wrong. It's been a while, like maybe a month. That's not my account. I thought it was that guy Kuyasai. Maybe it's under Gmail. Something went wrong. No, I did. I played this multiple times. I played with Suarez too. It's not Kuyasai TV because I changed my name before. Hold on a second. This doesn't make any sense, dude. I lost all my gear. It shouldn't. It should just load my account. See, February 20. I'm gonna try one more time. It's this one, right? I lost all my crap, dude. Dude, I'm pissed off now. Yeah. I don't know what happened, dude. I had money and stuff that is kind of fucked up. Yeah. It's telling me to recreate my character. That's wild, dude. Okay, so it says I have to create a new character first. Such buns, dude. That hair? Ah, fuck it. Let's just. All right. Your account are generally safe. Simply recreate your character and go home. If you're missing, use character repair tool or RSI website. Ooh, this looks kind of weird. I think I was in Orison. I was here last. Ooh, this looks kind of cool. Pyro system with violent and unpredictable solar flares. Actually, I'm not even reading it. Hold on. A Gold Horizon platform orbiting Pyro 4. Pyro 5. No, Pyro 6. It was owned and operated by Pyrotechnic. Amalgamated until it was abandoned and then overrun by outlaws. Feuds between factions have led to frequent and deadly battles, making this location extremely dangerous for civilians outside. I don't want to go here. Okay, Stanton, Lorville, the capital of the Hurston and the corporate headquarters for the eponymous weapons manufacturer. Lorville is the company town with population predominantly comprised of Hurston Dynamics employees and security forces that supervise their labor. Which place were you in?
Yo, Sai.
Hey, what's up? I'm just gonna go ahead and just submit a request. Lost my character and everything after update.
No, you didn't lose your character.
I didn't? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay,
That's
so where
just
do I
how
go?
you look.
This asks me to
So-
choose a place. Should I just pick the same place I was at?
I mean, you could choose wherever. I
Okay.
chose Lorville. That's where I go most of the time, but
Laurelville? I'll try something different. I'm USA though, okay? This location will become your prime residence. Are you sure about this? Okay, sure. Connecting to Nifty Flare. Your current position queue is 1.
so what that was it was just how you look.
Yeah, but every time I clicked
And-
it, I had an account already. I didn't
Right,
have
but
to
that's
go
just
through
how
that.
you look. And every time the game loads, updates, like right now it's 4.7. So when it turns to 4.8, it'll go into that again.
Mm-hmm.
And what you should be able to do is go into that, click, like what I do is I click the gender I chose, and then I go straight to review, and there's a little like save, like file disk thing.
Mm-hmm.
You click on that, and can load your previous saved one. So what I just did when I added you was I went in there, I clicked on it, I clicked on the guy, and I went to review, and I clicked on the save icon, and I loaded my preset character
Right.
that I had like done many patches ago.
Okay, where do I go again? Damn, this feels weird.
I mean, if you already chose it, then you can't do it. So like next time, when
Chose
the
what?
game, like you already like chose how you look. So there's like, I mean, you could edit it, but you don't necessarily have to.
Yeah, I don't really care about what I look like, but I'm just looking for my stuff. So where do I go?
So that what that was only how you look. That has no. So what you would want to do
I
to
forgot
find
how
your
to play
stuff
this.
is go over to the right. No. That's your ships.
So
right
go to the
there.
right.
No,
You mean
no.
This
Go
terminal.
back. Over there, there's no. That's
All
the
right.
elevator.
Let me just load Discord and so that way you could watch it from there. Damn, it's already like almost 2:00. Sheesh. Hey, Lamb, how are you? Where are we? Nope. I'm gonna stream another different game. It's asking me to stream League of Legends. Hold on. Share your screen. This one. Okay, let me know if you see it. Ship. How do I check my inventory again? Is it I? Yeah, totally naked. Dude, I forgot how to play this game, dude. Are you in my game, Eric?
No.
I shared it on Discord.
How do I see that?
Yeah, go to the Discord and look at my other account, and then join the stream. This way, you get to watch my stream completely. Okay, I still have stuff here.
Okay, I see.
Damn, I already
Yeah,
forgot all
so
this stuff.
unless there's a wipe, most of your stuff will
Yeah, it looks like I still have stuff, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they might wipe it because you know it's an alpha. They might wipe your cash, your items.
Where's my money again? I forgot how to see it.
It's F1 to when you're out of your inventory.
Okay, I wonder if this is good items. Am I using the red ones? I think I am using the red ones, right? The heavy ones. These are heavy.
You'll lose like consumables like food, water, ammo, but most of the other stuff you'll like keep from patch to patch unless there's a wipe.
I totally forgot how to play this game, dude.
They
Legs.
just redid the inventory, so it's all different now. I'm still getting used to it. It used to be you drag it and like onto your body,
Now what? You just equip.
but now you like where the icons are
Right click.
of like the helmet. It's supposed to be faster, but because I'm used to the old system, it took me like 10 minutes to get my gear on.
Dude, I forgot how to play this. I forgot how to do this, dude. I'm gonna have to relearn this fucking game over again, dude. It's so funny. I'm okay, Lamb. How are you? Are you back home? Are you still in the UK? Yeah, I have to play this some other time because I remember because I use a joystick. Do you have a joystick? You're in Barcelona? Wow, that sounds
No,
nice.
I just do mouse and keyboard.
It's pretty cool, dude. I like it a lot. Thought I have a helmet. Are those glasses?
I don't know what that glasses
that new?
slot is.
That looks new.
Yeah, this whole inventory thing is new. It's completely different than it was before the update. They've been trying to work on this for a while. I mean, it was pretty bad before. I've heard that it's a lot of like positive stuff, but there's still bugs they need to work out. It's just going to take some time getting used to it.
Yeah.
I would say equip.
Well, no, that's fine. I think at least I know I have my stuff. I just want to make sure I have. Where's the friends?
Looks like you got a med gun.
Where's the friend? Where's the friend stuff so I can make sure I add you?
I'm not sure. I had to like log out.
What's the button
to
for the watch?
add- The Moby Glass is F1.
Okay. I think you go through here and there's friends, I think, here. Comms. There you go.
Oh yeah, under pending. You did.
I just added you. So yeah, let's see all my friends here.
I couldn't like send a friend request from here. I couldn't figure that out. So that's why I ended up leaving.
There you go here and then you go to I don't know. I think you go here and then there's a plus sign, see? Oh no, that's global chat. That's channels. Manage. Members and then manage. Yeah, well I accepted your request. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I that's what I hate about this game. it's like global chat and everything, but it's more of like I can't even send you a simple message, you know. I can't just go, "Hey, what's up? Are you playing?" Cool, man. We have to schedule a time because I don't want to just play this for an hour. When I play this game, it's gonna be at least 3 hours.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I mean, at times it can take an hour to get out of your hangar.
no, no, I remember how to do it. I actually, it's pretty cool with the joystick, dude. I gotta tell you, you have to get a joystick. I have this cheapy one. Let me show you. You haven't seen me play this yet, right? But this is my joystick. I have a throttle. So it's not the best, but this is my left and right strafe, forward and back. Actually, it's more of like, it's kind of stupid because if it's like this is 0. Oh no, if I set it where it's 0, and then I have to like go like this to go forward and go backwards, I think, or I forgot what it was. Sometimes I have to use a keyboard to control that because I crash. I didn't know you could fucking crash and die, you lose everything. And then get my trigger, got the left side look. It flies really well. But this is the one I bought for, what's that other game? Something Elite Dangerous. And oh man, it was so good, dude. I first played Elite Dangerous when it came out, right? I saw it on E3, and they had like the Warthog. They have all the good shit, dude, when they were selling this stuff. And this was probably, God, 10 years. It's been like 10 years since when I first touched this, or even more. And then no, it wasn't even out yet. They were still kind of doing this is like the real deal back in the day, the early E3s. I would say maybe 15, 20 years ago. I've been going that long, dude. My brother's been in the industry for that long, and I used to go with him.
What was that?
E3?
Oh, no, I know what E3 is. Well, which game were you saying?
Elite Dangerous. No, but I'm saying in general. I'm saying in general, I used to go to all the E3s, and back then, the way E3 was you had to be industry, right? Okay, Lamb. I'm actually gonna raid out soon. It's been 6 hours. I've been streaming already. I'm just gonna play one last game. Have a good day. We want to go to Barcelona. Lamb, I should have just gone there. I should just get bucket. Let's just book the flight. Go to Spain. We wanted to go to Spain so bad. But oh well.
Bye,
Maybe
Lamb.
next year. But yeah, so back then the way it worked, you had to be industry to be able to go in, right? None of this bullshit press pass that people like use all the loopholes to be like pretend to be there like some fucking important press. It's funny because that's what a lot of people did. A lot of my friends did that shit. It was fucking hilarious. So when they saw me, how did you get here? I was like, what do you mean, how did you get here? I'm actually industry. I'm a game tester for my brother's place. And then like all these people that got in, they felt all cocky. They were like, they're feeling they're the shit. Because the thing is, back then, you actually got real swag. You got games. You got good shit. And they had all the hot girls, because what they were doing is they were selling their game. We're talking about developers it's a developer publisher relationship. So everyone there is like either a publisher or developer. So if you're a developer, you probably worked in the booth and everything, promoted the game, and then when people showed up, they had you sign in and everything, and it was literally very interactive and exclusive almost, right? It's like they were actually not just letting you play the game. They talk about it. They tell you about why and their direction and their vision of this game and everything. And then they go through all the controls with you. It was pretty fucking cool. I played like a lot of really good games that never came out because it just wasn't good enough. It was that competitive, either the budget was not right or either they're selling a game that's not complete, that didn't sell they didn't like they weren't able to get a a publisher to thing. For example, like I'll give you an example. Sony could be the publisher, but
Yeah.
like it's Insomniac, for example, is the developer, right?
Mhm.
So they were like selling. They were looking for producers to produce the game, to get funding and all that shit. Who am I banning again? Hold on a second. I'm brain farting. Jesus, my brain stopped working for a second. But it was so cool because the games were fucking amazing, and E3 was not very crowded. It was crowded. Don't get me wrong. It was really crowded, but it's not like you don't wait like a whole hour to get into one of the games. It's probably you wait like 15 minutes, and then you guys line up to be like grouped up in one room so they could talk about it. They show a little presentation, and there was a lot of games. This is like the era where arcade was still big, so they had a whole Capcom was really big in it. They had like a really nice booth because they had like tournaments and everything, Street Fighter tournaments, and I got to meet like the best of the best in America that play Street Fighter. Like all those guys you see in the TVs and tournaments, they're all there. But we're talking about arcade, right? Joysticks and everything,
Yeah.
boxes. So there was like a set of arcades, and there's some of the nerdy places. Like when I saw Elite Dangerous, dude, I was like, wow. I need to play it again. God, my brain is not working. I might lose this game. But NBA Jam was a big thing. It was so. I have pictures of when I was still kind of young, chilling with these really hot girls, like models. Import girls were there, so you get to take pictures, and they would provide you like the photo too. They would give you like a Polaroid. Polaroid was a big thing back then. NBA Jam was one of them. They had cheerleaders, so like Tomb Raider was one of them, and you see Lara Croft there. It's like, wow. It's just kind of funny. But besides that, I miss going to those days because I would just go by myself and I'll meet up with my brother later. But the cool part about it is you sign in, you get swag, and I get to kind of squeeze in like my Sony's booth. So it was kind of nice. They have like good shit. But I don't get to go to the parties because you have to be an employee. I wasn't quite an employee. I was just lucky enough to get in. But as years passed by, my brother couldn't get me in the way he used to. So my work actually, one of my jobs bought a company called Ziff Davis. So they're technically the umbrella company for IGN, right? So we all made our bullshit, applications. I didn't say I was pressed, but I was like saying, yeah, well, I'm with IGN. Not really, but I have like, I'm influential to the company's decision making. Stupid bullshit apps. But the thing is, I have proof that I work there, right? So that was kind of funny. Like some of my friends, we all did. It's like, how'd you get in? It's like, hey, why are you taking this day off? You're going to E3. But this is like, we're talking about 10, 15 years later, when they kind of caught on with all this shit. So it was harder to get in because people were just getting in, making all these fake ways to get in. So it was kind of pissing me off. But the reality of it, over time, it got less and less because they realized, the convention realized, the companies realized, who the fuck are these people that are going to these conventions? Even though it's a good thing for the whole thing changed. It wasn't the same anymore. Now they have a lot of shows, a lot of like line up to see teaser trailers and all that shit. It's all about that. Back then, Blizzard used to be part of E3. Now it's like Blizzard was like, fuck these guys. We'll make sure these guys pay for only Blizzard. Plus, that's why they created BlizzCon, so they dipped out of that. But they would have a Blizzard booth sometimes to kind of like show, to still participate.
I mean, that's what Star Citizen is doing. Like they stopped doing all of that stuff and did their own thing. They got Citizen Con,
Yeah.
and during the pandemic, like shut things down, and they were doing it like online.
I heard this
And then,
game
like,
was really big because of the fact that there's so much funding for it. And so many people pay, like, they pledge like, thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
Like, some of their ships are so expensive, dude. It's definitely out of my
yeah.
league. But-
There's ways you can get them cheaper, but it's like anything. Back in the day, it used to be like really good. Like you were talking, back in the day, you could get into stuff like that. Back in the day, you could get like discounts of like 50% off ships and stuff, and they've like cracked down to you're not gonna get that much because it used to be like there's a game outside of Star Citizen where it's like it was called CCU upgrades, cross chassis upgrades. And like you could like pay like what was called war bonds and get like upgrades like 10, 20, $50 off ships.
Right.
And people have sat on like stuff like that. I've got stuff in my hangar that is like that. I mean like I got a $900 ship that I only like paid $300 for. So stuff like that. But people have paid crazy amounts, and one guy I follow, like he like kind of like has a YouTube channel with another person, and they have like group things, and he's got like what, like 3 or 4 of the same ship that's like $3,000.
Yeah, someone rated me one. He's an astronaut actually, or these guys are space people, like real space people. I forgot his name. Big guy, big streamer. Rated me with 100 something. Saw me play like an idiot playing Star Citizen, crashing my ship. Quite embarrassing, but you know, it's fun. I met some really cool people. And
They're supposedly like for like it's speculated that there's going to be like a $5,000 ship that they're going to like concept sale. It's like, but yeah, people have paid like tons of money for ships, and they're like some people can go and buy like a package for like, how much is it? Dude, I think it was like 15,000 you could pay and get like every ship in the game. But outside of that, it's got funding from like big investors that are looking to make a profit off it too. So that's one of the reasons why it's speculated that it won't crash like that. What was it? Ashes of Creation or something? Was it?
I'm not sure.
Some game was like crowdfunded like Star Citizen, and they couldn't get the funding.
It's not the Elite Dangerous, is it? That's like the other space
No.
game. But they're like
No,
completely
I
different.
think it was. Was it Ashes of Creation? That might have been it. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But it like basically shut down the servers and everything because they couldn't afford to keep it open. But Star Citizen has like major investors who have put in like $25 million looking to make a profit off it. And
all I remember was Star Citizen. Well, Elite Danger was supposed to be the better one because it was more realistic. It actually has real space data.
oh yeah,
It's been yeah. But that's the cool part about it.
is Elite Dangerous still around?
Yeah, it's still around.
Okay.
the comparison was Elite Dangerous was the same thing as a. Hold on, I'm just getting my ass kicked. So the difference with Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen. Star Citizen was supposed to be like the predecessor, or not predecessor, but it was the one that was inspired by Wing Commander.
Yeah, that was what Chris Roberts has done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was more the arcadey one, not the that's why they're calling it the less realistic one. Like, come on, when they were selling this, they were like showing real data, space data, like stars, their constellation and all that stuff. They were like super nerd about it, but it was really cool when they were presenting it. And then the setup, like when they showed it first, they gave you like the whole. This is like very primitive level of flight sticks and everything, because back then flight sticks were the shit. It was a big thing. That's why it was actually really good back then. It's just not as popular because everyone's got controllers and everything. But what was more popular was like the car stuff now, you know. Car stuff, people are always going to be loving that shit.
Yeah, one Star Citizen like content creator. He doesn't do it that much. I don't think he streams sometimes, but I haven't seen him on, and he takes big breaks. But he basically has like companies that have flight sticks that, you know, they send him stuff out to like do a review and stuff, and he's got like pedals and stuff for that, so he can control.
Well, the standard ones, the Warthogs. At least that's what they call it. So Warthogs with it's all about, you have throttle, you have the leg, but this was more of like joystick, or, you know, because the throttle is a game changer, man. Major game changer. And I think it was more important for Elite Danger that you had a flight stick, and it just worked out really well.
I heard the sticks are better for flying.
No, like flight
But,
simulators.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah,
mainly
yeah.
for-
Well, no, I mean like actual like flying the ship. They're better for that, but like
You mean this game?
combat is. Yeah. Combat is like more precise on mouse and keyboard.
I think it's easier for mouse and keyboard because it's just literally hovering a little detail. I think once you get used to the flight stick, you could do a lot of maneuvering. Because part of combat is flight, right? How well is your
Yeah,
flight?
I meant like initially. I mean, like if you get good at something, you'll be better than like an average.
Right?
Yeah. I'm talking like initially. Like if you were going at a controller and I was going on mouse and keyboard and we were like at the same level,
Right?
I'd have an advantage over you. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a flight stick. It's worth it.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd want that.
Yeah. I mean, once you play with it, you'll see the difference. It's really good. But I don't think you would be using it when you're fucking shooting like on foot, right? Is that what you're referring to?
No.
Talking about the
I
flight
meant, like,
combat, yeah.
I'm talking flight combat. Yeah.
Flight combat's hands-on controller. I mean, controller joystick is the way to go. Because the maneuvers you could do with it is very important, right? But you're talking about accuracy of you shooting the laser, because there's some parts where it's like literally there's not much flying, right? It's more of like just accurate point and shoot.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not good at like. I'm not that good at combat and with the ship. There's still a lot I need to improve on that, but I meant for like, you know, like pointing and clicking with the lasers and the ship and stuff like that. But flying with a joystick, I imagine, is leagues above it. Because it's a struggle. Like, I mean, you could like just tap a key 5 times and be into a wall, whereas there's a joystick, you could just like nudge it over and be precise.
Oh my god, I died. It depends on the sensitivity, of course. You could control that. But man, when the guy that rated me, when I watched this stream, his fucking Star Citizen is goddamn smooth, dude. This fucker probably has like 5090 and like 3264 gigs of RAM. Probably like the fastest CPU in the world. It was so smooth, dude. I was like, damn. I hate being poor, man. I used to be able to afford that stuff. Now it's like I have to rewire my brain.
I need new RAM. Like, I need more RAM in my PC. And it's like the worst time to need it now with the AI and stuff. Like, it's like doubled over the years. I wish I had just had the foresight to get it like a year and a half ago.
They possess a
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what's so good about Elite Dangerous besides. I think Elite Danger was a lot more of space exploration versus like the stuff you do in Star Citizen. Star Citizen was more of like the combat, and they didn't have the foot part. You couldn't get off the ship. It's just ship and this and that back then when it first came out. It was so
Elite
basic,
Dangerous.
dude. But Elite Dangerous, it was mainly exploration, literally visiting the actual stars itself, based on real record. It's kind of
Yeah,
it was,
so
it
far
was really
there's
nice.
there's no like actual gameplay for exploration. Yeah,
Oh,
in
there
Star
isn't?
Citizen.
It's just like
No.
mining.
Yeah, there. I mean, they used to sell like this like military exploration ship, and eventually it's gonna get to the point where, like right now, there's like what's jump points where you can get to the different like systems. You know, like Pyro, Stanton, Levski, or no, Nyx. And everybody knows where they are, but eventually there's going to be like ships that can find like jump points, and that's the plan anyways. And then you'll like find a planet, and then there'll be like ships to find jump points, ships to find planets with resources and stuff. But there's none of that. I mean, there's some exploration ships in the game, but they don't do exploration. Right now, they're working on the combat of ships and like FPS combat on the ground and stuff.
endoskeletal
You know, it's gonna keep shaping and evolving until 1.0, and then even after that, it's gonna evolve more. But there's a lot people were thinking that was going to be in the game before it was 1.0, like the release of it and stuff, but it's looking like no. I was banking on like some stuff like NPC crew for your ship, but it's almost guaranteed that we're not going to get that until 1.0. Just because of the way the systems have been, like with AI for the NPCs and stuff. I mean, what was it, like a year or two ago? I mean, all of the NPCs on space stations were just standing on a chair doing a T pose because they couldn't get that right. So they decided that they need to build the systems first, and then they'll have the AI be able to do those systems. Because what the plans were, they were going to, I guess, create the AI to do stuff and then change the stuff that they would do. And that would have just been way too much rewriting and stuff. So.
Genders are more easily discerned.
But it's some interesting stuff. Apparently we're going to hopefully be getting this year. Like for combat, like right now you can't, like if you die, you can't revive yourself if you're like in a down position. And eventually they're gonna have like a med pen you can inject in yourself to get back up. And ships just got armor with this update, so certain like guns
thought
on ships
they already
aren't
had
able
armor.
to. Well, they did, but it's like to a point. Right now with the 4.7, it's where the ships have like different levels of armor penetration, where small guns won't affect ship armor and stuff like that. It used to be where you could have a light fighter take on a big capital ship, and eventually it could destroy the capital ship.
One of Matt's
right
friends,
now-
it's funny, like what he likes to do. He just likes to steal ships.
Oh, he's the pirate, yeah.
It was funny.
So like yeah, like with the armor, you would need like a ship with bigger guns to take to wear down the armor first, and then that. And my favorite ship got like a big boost in armor. It's like got 300 and something % energy resistance, and for like the lasers weapons, and then like 300 and something for the actual like ballistic weapons. So that thing's supposedly going to be like a tank right now.
Odd creatures of blood.
So that should be interesting. I want to try that out.
I'm kind of curious what happened to Elite Dangerous if people still play it.
I don't know. I'm thinking I
literally
might be
just
thinking
got
of a
Star
different-
Citizen just last month.
am I thinking about Eve? Is that the one where like, do you know anything about that one?
Yeah, Eve's like another space game, but that's
Yeah,
like,
is that like where you're like a clone and you only are a ship or something or whatever?
I don't remember. But it's a big one. But that's more of an MMO though. Eve was kind of an MMO,
The darkness of the
a space MMO.
was Elite an MMO?
No.
Oh no. Okay.
Elite and Star Citizen were the one that goes hand in hand. One originally, the way it was marketed is one is just space exploration, the other one is more of like dogfights.
Okay.
Just remember, like Wing Commander. If you've ever played Wing Commander, that's one of my favorite
No,
games. It's the one that had Mark Hamill in as one of the actors, the voice actors. They actually use his face. It's kind of cheesy, but you were given a mission, and then you would go, capture this ship, take down the ship, disable the satellites for the ship, stuff like that. And it was really cool.
Okay.
It was actually really cool back then for like fucking 16-bit graphic. It was like shitty.
He's gonna be in Squadron 42.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the new one, right? That they're working on or something.
That's the single player one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how many years. It's like 10 years before Star Citizen takes place or something.
No clue. Are they doing it because people are asking for it? Because they don't want PvP and any shit. They just want to play against NPCs.
I don't know why the plan was to do that. I don't know the original reason, but how it's getting done is so, Star Citizen, you buy the ships or whatever, whether it's a $45 ship or it's a $3,000 ship.
Right?
Right now, that's not funding Star Citizen. That's funding Squadron 42. So, whatever money is being made from Star Citizen is being put towards Squadron 42. They're working on the tech there. They're developing the inventories and like all of the like upgrades to combat and stuff has all been done for Squadron 42. And then when that's finished and that aspect is polished, it trickles down to Star Citizen. So, I mean, some people don't like that. It's like, we're paying for and playing a game that's kind of been neglected while a game is way more polished and almost complete. But that's the way it is. So, yeah. Star Citizen is funding Squadron 42, and then when that gets released, those sales are gonna trickle into Star Citizen, and then that's the plan now. But I mean, it does look. Some people don't like it. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, we've just seen trailers. Some people are calling it what is it? An interactive movie. I think that's like kind of
Again, that's what like
BS.
Wing Commander is.
Well, I mean, what video game?
What
Single
doesn't
player
have,
video game is
yeah,
it?
right?
Right. Like my favorite series of all time, Mass Effect. It's sections of combat, and then it's like movie scenes and talking with NPCs and stuff. Like that's what a single player game is. Hell, Grand Theft Auto. Action and movie scenes.
I haven't been playing Grand Theft Auto, just the old school top view one, and I have all of it except for the last one, I guess, because they had a sale, right? So
Oh,
I
yeah?
just bought the whole pack. I haven't installed it.
Did
But
you
it's,
see that ChatGPT made basically Grand Theft Auto 1?
Wait, when you say one, are you talking about the top view one, or are you talking about the new?
Yeah, the top view one.
I don't know.
Yeah, it basically made like Grand Theft Auto with like cop cars and Grand Theft Auto 1 with apparently some like YouTuber asked it to make like
The OG.
no I think it asked to make its own version of GTA 6 and it ended up making GTA 1.
Unexpected.
I've never played any of the top-down GTAs though.
There's only one.
Oh,
The
there's
very
only one?
first one. Yeah, the original.
I thought there was two.
No, that was just original.
Okay.
That's why it's kind of funny. Unless they made different, 1, 2, 3, but no, they completely changed the game.
Because GTA 3 was the 3D one. I played that one. That was at Liberty City setting. And then there was Vice City.
Yeah, those are all the new ones.
That's why I thought there was GTA 2. Because GTA 3 was the first 3D one.
Odd creatures of blood and
I never beat Liberty City or any of the episodes. The episodes one were like on PSP or something. Episodes from Liberty City, episodes from Vice City.
presence causes them distress.
But I beat 3, I beat 4. I beat the Ballad of Gay Tony. The Lost and the Damned. And GTA 5. I used to play a ton of GTA Online.
That's because you a gangster.
I miss the darkness of the void.
I never would like PvP, but I did in GTA Online. Not necessarily death matches, because those guys were super sweaty. But like out in the open world, I would love to engage with those battles and stuff, gunfights and stuff.
Got
Then
it.
eventually I just stopped playing it.
Bring that
concentration of subjects. When bisected, neither half grows back. Such fascinating evolution.
Every spirit a feast.
Damn. I might go to Universal tomorrow. I don't know if my son wants to go. I just realized he's off on Friday. It's Thursday today, right? I mean, Friday now. I think he wants to go to
Yeah.
Universal.
The pattern.
It's kind of cute because, like, cute and sad, but he's going through that phase where, like, who are my friends? You know, like they have no school tomorrow. It's like, who, if there's groups. Because he has his boy group that he chills with a lot, but they've kind of, like, grown differently.
Yeah.
Because either, like, some of them are kind of jealous of my son because he's fucking good looking and he's tall.
Yeah.
So they feel like it's kind of interesting that he's tall because I'm not that tall, but where did it come from, you know? Actually, I'm not that short either, so give myself some credit. I'm not that bad of a guy.
Is the mailman tall?
It's a milkman. Huh? The plumber. I always tell my son I'm gonna get a DNA check, dude. No, the other thing too, the funny thing is he's kind of like, you know, he's going through an awkward phase because, you know, his bird's kind of big. It's like bulging. He makes fun. It's like, how come my dick's bigger than yours, Dad? I'm like, I gotta do. Well, it's funny. It's a funny joke because it's like he's growing, dude. And even from when he was born, the nurses were making fun of me, dude. Such bitches, dude. I was like, you stupid asses. They were like saying your son's well endowed. I was like, what are you trying to fucking say? It's funny. Like, some of the girls are funny. Like, the nurses are they're all Filipinos. That's why they're making stupid jokes. But the doctor was saying, here, your son's well endowed. I'm like, what do you mean well endowed? Your son's got a big dick. But like, I would say 2 years ago was when it significantly grew. Like, no, actually, I would say last year was when it literally, like, it was significant. And also, he had a really crazy growth spurt because when I first met Ziggy, like 3 years ago, we met again in Japan. No, so we met in Japan 2.5 years ago. Yeah, two years ago. Just that 1 year when she saw Ethan again, when we went to visit her in Korea, the airport.
Yeah.
It's significantly, like, she outgrew well, she was already taller than Ziggy, but she was a lot taller. She's taller than her mom. He's taller than his mom now, so he's like 5'6" something. And it's kind of crazy. he's getting stronger. Sometimes like he still cuddles with me and everything. Fuck, dude, I got hit here, I get elbowed here. It's like, oh, you're giving me bruises, kid. It's like, well, I'm getting old. I'm so old, dude. I'm so weak. I need to exercise more. Are you still hitting in the gym?
No, I haven't been back to
Because
the
your
gym.
shoulder? Because of your shoulder. Was it your
Well,
shoulder
in-
that you tore?
Yeah, my left collarbone. That snapped like a twig.
Oh, you were out for a while, no?
Yeah.
Like 3 months, 4 months?
Yeah, 12 weeks. I was laid up. I mean, the first week they were like just watching it to make sure it didn't like go through the skin. And then,
Like tore to muscle, you
Think-
mean?
huh?
Like muscle versus like their nerves? It was
Well,
just pure bone,
they,
right?
there was for a good week there was a concern that the bone was gonna like come out of the skin, like
Oh,
through the skin.
like stick out and
Um, Yeah, yeah. But it like a week and a half went by and that didn't happen. So they said that then it's not gonna happen if it didn't happen already.
shit. Right.
And then there was back and forth to whether I might need surgery or not.
Do you still have stuff inside you that needs to be removed? Do you
No,
still-
I never had surgery.
Oh, gotcha.
So the doctor was like, I kind of had like some respect for him, because like the first time I like interacted with him, I was like, well, what are you thinking should happen? Like surgery, not surgery? And like, like me coming from a finance place doing stocks and stuff, he right off the bat said, I don't feel comfortable suggesting anything to you. And I was like, well, I'm not knowledgeable in this. Like, you are the doctor. He's like, I have a financial incentive to like have
to
you do
recommend it
surgery.
because it's gonna
Yeah.
cost. Yeah.
Because I will make a lot more money. Because like these are just visits, but if we do surgery, I get paid for the surgery and these visits.